these states, they have a leader, don't they? Amen. They get in line. Tell the Lord, thank you. Amen. All the other little black birds that be flying together, when they see that one leader start flying, what the mother birds do? They form themselves in position. Amen. Amen. Because, believe it or not, when you get ready to go in battle, I'm going to need your strength. You're going to need my strength. We're going to need each other. Amen. And I can't get your strength if you're not in position. Amen. And we're not listening to the voice of the Lord. How many of y'all have ever got the voice of the Lord and the devil's on mixed up?
You hear a lot of scrambling going on. Yeah, I know.
You're confused. Amen. You don't know what to do. I was talking to this young lady, and she was sharing with me that she had joined a church. Amen. But when she joined this church, and she had been there maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Then when she joined it, she kind of started thinking that it wasn't for her. But she said God told her to join it. She got mixed signals. Amen. She got crossed up. Visions. Amen.
Valarie, what you say? What you say?
She got mixed signals. Amen. Listen, when you're in a group of people, believe it, you draw strength to them. And it will tell you another thing. It's good to have leadership. Now, my teacher, y'all might different. You might got your own ways. But I've always taught, when that leader takes the flow and say something, I don't care if you don't agree. It ain't for you to say. That's right. Everything comes subject to what that leader says. If you don't agree with him or her, you keep your mouth closed. Amen. Amen. And how many of y'all believe other people can rebuke leaders?
Amen. Yes.
Who taught y'all that believe?
Nope. I believe a person can not rebuke them, but give their opinion. It's the difference between your opinion and rebuking them. In other words, you can't correct your leader in front of everyone. It's the way you do it.
Can you rebuke leadership?
You can pull them to the side.
Can members rebuke leaders?
No, the Bible says you can rebuke the elder.
You can pull them to the side
You
and
can
talk to them.
The Bible says if you have an ought against your brother or a matter, bring it before the church. And then it says first bring it to a witness. Come to them with a witness. And then first you go to them first. Like you said, you go to them first. They don't want to receive it, then you go and get a witness and bring it back. For the witness. They don't want to receive it, then you bring it before the church.
Okay, now
that's what a member to member. All right, but a leader, when God used leaders to instruct, to rebuke, to chastise other leaders. Just like when David committed sin.
Take it right out of my mouth.
When David committed sin, none of those that was under him could correct him. It was the priest and the prophet.
When you say now the way the prophet talks today, because we're still talking about Kings, 1 Kings, 2 Kings, 1 Quran, we're still in it. Because it all 1 Kings, 2 Kings, from Book of Chronicles, it deals with leadership. It deals with leadership. Go ahead.
So, you mean to tell me another apostle, like especially if they talked about say something and we didn't like it, but it was another apostle in the midst. Can he go to it?
Look, you can come to me, but you can't come to me and rebuke me. You can come to me and ask me to explain what I'm saying. That you can explain to you can say that you don't understand. What I was talking about. So you have you can do that. But if an elder apostle is in the house, no, he can't, because it's still that pastor house. He's still in charge of that. But he can pull him to the side afterwards. And then if it don't even work, then he can bring other apostles to clarify that apostle
and decline that apostle from going forth. Other words, if an apostle, if a pastor got two girlfriends and a wife, other elders can come and talk to that pastor and tell him he needs to sit down. You need to sit down because your life is not up to par.
Now, since we're talking about leadership, I'm going to stay here for a minute, but this needs to be dealt with. What's an elder's position?
An elder is to build the foundation.
An elder is to be a servant to the head.
To the pastor.
Right.
Would you say an elder is a pastor?
Yes,
Yes,
he plays out position as the pastor.
Elder is a pastor. Most pastors go as elder.
A lot of people, I'm telling you, it's good. I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to teach this for a minute. Because what happens is we have got away from leadership. We follow everything, every voice, every wind but leadership.